Dr. Kelly Ray here, your inner critic tamer and mindset coach with strengthandsensitivity.com. So, I'm coming to you once again from my car. Please know two things. One, I don't live in my car. And two, I don't drive when I do these videos. But I do these videos from my car because that seems to be when a lot of information comes that I want to share. And rather than wait till you're in the perfect setting and the lighting's all right and all of that garbage, I just pull over and I just do these really quick videos just so I can get the information out. So I want to talk to you today about the difference between patience and impatience. You know, it's funny because a lot of times we'll say things like, you know what, I'm really impatient about this. Let's say, for instance, it has to do with diet and exercise. I'm really impatient. I've been working my butt off and it's not working. And what I can tell you is, let's look at the opposite of that. If you've made a decision to make a lifestyle change and get yourself in better shape and eat healthier foods, yes, there's going to be moments when you feel impatient because you don't see evidence of the results of the efforts that you're putting in to change. We could turn that around and say, look how freaking patient we were to put on weight and to get out of our exercise routine. And I know that sounds really silly, but the time you reach that impatient state means that you've been putting up with something for a very long time. And at first it didn't bother you. You know, it wasn't a big deal. You know, maybe it's, hey, I'm going to go not exercise today because I don't feel like it. I'm not feeling too good. Well, that's okay. That's just one day out of the week. And then the next thing you know, gradually it becomes 2 days out of the week. And then eventually life gets in the way and you have to do more things and it's 3 days a week. I can totally be on board with you on that because I've done that. This last summer, I had a number of things happen. One of them was my dad had to have a 5-way bypass. Very unexpected. And my dad is the most incredibly in shape, healthy person that I know. And so it was a shock to all of us, including him. And as a result of that, then I stopped going to the gym because I was, helping Dad with getting through his process. And then I had to go to a 2-week training out of town. Mind you, there was a gym at the place I stayed. I didn't do it. And time has gone on. And then I get really upset with myself because I've let 6 months go by. But that was a lot of patience. And I know that doesn't make any sense, but it was because I was tolerating it. Patience can be a form of tolerating, too, because it's something you don't want to deal with. And then you hit the point where now you're like, oh my gosh, I feel really out of shape. I don't feel good in my skin. My clothes don't feel good. So then now I've become impatient, right? Isn't that how it works? And when that impatience happens, then we just go find all kinds of ways to cure that. So let's go join Weight Watchers. Let's go on a fast. Let's go hit the gym 5 days a week and get really sore. And let's just go drink a gallon of water every day. Well and good. Except for about 3 weeks into it, you don't notice real significant changes. Yes, it might be a pound or two here that comes off the scale. Maybe you kind of have a little bit more energy than you did before, but you're not seeing big evidence of change. And that's hard for somebody who hits that impatient spot of not being happy with their lives. It could be health and fitness. It could be your own personal self-worth, your own personal values. It could be your finances. You're just now so impatient that your finances aren't where you want them to be, that sometimes we kind of do some things that aren't really healthy for us. We could slip into a super deep depression. We could become really desperate and then see things that we want so badly and kind of fall prey to things that are unhealthy for us because we hit that impatient stage. I can tell you one of the things I don't have to offer you as a coach. This is what I don't have to offer you. I don't have a quick fix for wherever you might be. And I know these are not really great selling qualities, but they're the honest truth. I don't have a bunch of fancy schmancy words and promises that I can just decorate so beautifully to tell you how I can help you. What I can do and tell you is I can promise you that I will be there for you. I can promise you that I will be present. I will bring everything that I can to partner with you to help you meet your goals. I do have some techniques that are pretty doggone amazing and would love to be able to share them with you for, you hear the buzzword now, breakthrough. Have a breakthrough session. What does that mean? Well, in my world, what that means is breaking through limiting beliefs. It feels amazing. It is amazing. It's fantastic. What it does is it helps remove the filter from viewing life through those limiting beliefs. And the work comes after that. It's not enough just to break through those limiting beliefs. There's work that goes along with that before there's a result. And it's within that work that sometimes we become impatient. It's within that work where we become frustrated. It's in that work where we feel sad. It's in that work where we feel like we're pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into it and not seeing a result. And that's where I help keep you on track. We would like so much to miss the in-between state. And I'm no exception to this. Of you plant a seed of what you want, whether it be better health and fitness, whether it be more finances, whether it be to grow your business, whether it be to have a new relationship. So you plant the seed and the intention, if that's what you want to manifest, and then we want to skip all that step in between, the nurturing, the fertilizing, the cultivating, the work that goes into the end result, which is the harvest. We want to go from not having this to having that with as little pain, discomfort, and interruption in our daily lives. Because we have been sold that bullshit by living in an absolutely instantaneous society. We see ads all the time. Lose 20 pounds, do this. Here, meet the guy of your dream doing speed dating. What kind of crap is that? It doesn't work that way. We want it to because we get so impatient from being so patient with our lives that in that impatient impulsiveness, we go and put ourselves in worse harm than when we started. Because everybody wants to be in the fable, the story. Most of you have probably all heard the story of the tortoise and the hare. People don't want to be the tortoise because the tortoise isn't exciting. The tortoise isn't, having this huge, energetic experience. The tortoise is going along, doing steps every day. We all want to be the hare. The hare is exciting. The hare's going for it. The hare seems to have this endless amount of energy. But what happens is the tortoise ends up winning because the hare isn't patient. The hare doesn't want to do the work. The hare doesn't do all of the steps, the mundane steps, the steps that seem to not make a damn bit of difference. Yet it's in those mundane, unfathomable, boring steps every day, faithfully, that gets us to where we want to go. I just hope serves as an encouragement. I hope that if there's anything that I can do to help you, that I'm here for you. I will support you. I will encourage you. I will partner with you to keep you on task with your results that you want. There is no greater result that you will give yourself than what you do for yourself. And yet it's perfectly okay to do that in partnership and be supported through that. I mean, hell, as a massage therapist, I've done massage for 10 years in addition to coaching. There's not been one time where I've ever massaged my foot and it's ever felt as good as when somebody else has given me a massage. There's just something magnificent about that exchange between another person, somebody who can support you, somebody where you can just put down all of it yourself. You don't have to do it alone. Know that there's support available for you. It's up to you to reach out and get it. I hope you have a great day. Bye.